All right, so Fat Man Zoom,
Yes.
I bought some Wish. And I'm wishing that it goes to $20. No, not all seriousness.
Well, if it triples, it's got to go to
if
30.
If it triples, it's got to go to 30, which it was at 30 at one point. It was at 32 and some change was the all-time highs for Wish. So, guys, you know that if you've been following the channel for any length of time, that I've actually been in and out of Wish. I've made a pretty decent amount of money on this, just kind of playing the momentum, and it's gotten down so far. It's gotten so far down at this point that it seems like it's a decent buy now. We're looking at Wish right now, and it is less than 2 times, trading less than 2 times its PE, which you compare it to some of the other e-commerce, most of the other e-commerce ones, and I can't find any of them that are lower than Wish right now, that are trading 3 to 5 times their PE. And so I like it just based off of that, the undervalued, it's being traded at a discount. I'm not saying that Wish goes crazy or goes nuts, but I think there's definitely a case that could be made that it will double from here. I equate Wish, and I told this guy to our folks in the Chaos crew, I equate Wish, Fat Man Zoom, you remember Spencer's Gifts back in the day?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so like that's kind of what I think Wish is like. Even though you can get some stuff on there that I guess may be halfway decent, but most of the stuff on there is just kind of like cheap knockoff stuff or whatever. But it's gotten big enough to where the NBA sponsors them, or they sponsor the NBA. And so like there's definitely something here. And I think it's certainly worth more than $9 a share. And that's where I ended up actually getting this at. I got it at $9.77. So I think that the level in which this is oversold, we saw this come down to around $8.80, which was its recent bottom. Saw this start to gain some momentum yesterday and into today. So I think that the closer this creeps to the 50-day moving average at around $10.46, I think we could start to see a really nice reversal out of this. So this wasn't necessarily me trying to time it because I didn't get the absolute bottom, which I rarely do, but I wanted to kind of catch the momentum here. And I think that there's certainly a possibility that we could see this turn into at least potentially double. And there is upside here to potentially $32, which that was a recent all-time high, $32.85. It's down over 60% from there. I think that this could be a potential solid buy.
What is the PE?
The PE is just under 2 times. The forward PE is just under 2 times earnings.
Oh, got it. So what's your strategy on this? I know you added to it. You got into it today, then you added it to it.
Correct.
Do you plan to add more to it, and what's your exit strategy?
So yeah, I have about, I would say maybe a quarter of what I would consider a full position size on Wish. And so my strategy here is to have a stop at 880. If it falls below 880, I think there's definitely potential for it to come down even further. So I'm willing to cut losses there. And then again, we look at the chart, you can kind of see where I'm coming from here. If it falls below that 880, I think that there's potential that it comes back down to perhaps retest 750, which is its previous low. But if this breaks up over the 50-day moving average, I think I'm going to hang on to this for a little bit and maybe add to it there. There's no shame in averaging up. And I think people kind of get lost on that sometimes. But I think averaging up here could make sense if we see a break over the 50-day. And then I would look to be taking some sort of profit off the table if we got this somewhere around $15, which I think is certainly achievable in the near term.
Yeah, that's a good call. I like it. And I was looking at the chart. It looked like you added at a good time. Guys, this has been on our watch list. And if you guys are interested in getting our watch list, which is a daily free watch list, 5 stocks that we're watching every day, we send it out before the market opens. Go click the link in the description. It'll send you to Own the Chaos, and you can get those stocks as well. Wish has definitely been on there a couple times, and I know you've been waiting to pull the trigger. Good stuff.